This is the 2021 BrewTubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment number 2, Saison. Thank you to our sponsors, Imperial Yeast, 5 Star Chemicals, Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store, Brewing America, all stainless steel mash paddle sponsors. Also Hopsteiner and Yakima Chief Hops. Get brewing.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's the 2021 BrewTubers Yeast Experiment numero 2, dos. This is the final beer. This is the wrap up, and I'm doing mine. The Saison. Boom. So I used my my favorite Saison yeast. I'm gonna just throw it out there. It is the Omega Saisonstein's Monster, and it's a play on Frankenstein's monster, I guess. And it's the world's first hybridized yeast. Years ago, 2013, 2014, something like that, I got to meet with Lance Shaner from Omega, and he this was just coming on the market, and we had a conversation about it. He was at my local shop at the time, and he was just, you could see the passion and the enthusiasm in his face when he was explaining it and how proud he was of this yeast. And I think since then they've released a second hybrid strain. I can't remember what it is, and I want to say that another yeast company had also done a hybrid. Anyway, there's blends, and then there's hybrids. And a true genetic hybrid is where they actually hybridize the DNA, so that's at the DNA level, and that's way beyond my pay grade and expertise, so I couldn't even tell you more about it than that. But the Google Nets has all kinds of stuff for you to look up, find out all about it. I know that I love it because it has the characters of a Belgian Saison that I really like, and lacks the stuff I don't like, and then it has the French Saison characteristics that I like, and doesn't have the French characteristics that I don't like. So it doesn't have a lot of that phenolic stuff, the peppery, clovey stuff, but it still has like the bubble gum and kind of like that, farmhouse character. I don't know. This is all from sensory memory at this point. 3 minutes in, I haven't cracked the beer, but I felt it necessary to kind of give a little bit of a preamble. All right, so let's see how she's doing. Got a little hiss. I remembered to actually bottle one for myself. Last experiment, I didn't have one of my own to actually critique, but there she is. Yeah, fairly clear. Not crazy clear, which I'm a little surprised about, but that's okay. Maybe I was moving that bottle around too much. Yeah, decent head. A little bit of glass lacing there, just coming off the little swirl. Nice color. I love that color. It's a great malt bill, by the way. Gary. Shout out to main brew guy. Ooh, yeah. So I don't smell any of the clove. It's just all bubble gum. Just smooth. I'm actually getting a little bit of the malt bill. Oh man, maybe just a kiss of the hops. The hops are really not front and center on this beer, so I'm not surprised. But a little bit. Now mine came in a little bit stronger. I fermented it at 68, and then I ramped it up to like 80 something, 82. It's been a while. But mine is at 7.9%, and I think most people's were, 6 to 7. I really should have pulled my sheet up for this. I apologize. My final gravity was way down there at 1004, and my OG was 1063. So, yep, you do the math, it ends up being almost 8%. But that's what I like about this yeast too. It really dries it out. Great aroma. Yep, definitely smelling a Saison when you smell that. Get a sip. Delicious. Bear with me. Okay. Really like how that dries out and leaves your palate pretty neutral. Yeah, great beer. Super clean. The lack of the phenolics is a really nice thing, because I think, in my experience, at least the way my taste receptors work, is the phenolics, I don't know, they kind of leave a lingering aftertaste that I'm not super fond of. So when I do like Hefeweizens or wheat beers or anything, I guess not really wheat beers, but Hefeweizens for sure, and Belgian styles, if there's a lot of that phenolic, I don't know, it's okay, for the first one, but I can't really drink a second one or want to go back really shortly thereafter, because that phenolic-y thing, it just, I don't know, it's like the medicinal and kind of, yeah, I don't know, not a huge fan, but anyway, that's about a wrap. This was a fun experiment. I really dig Saisons. It was fun to have all these different yeasts and kind of critique them and pick them apart. I don't know if it changed my opinion, really, but there are definitely a few other yeast strains that are yeast offerings out there that I would certainly dive into. The Rustic from Imperial, I like that one. Of course, it's the one I just did. Before this one, let's see, what was the other one that I really liked? Belle Saison is always, that's just a staple. I really liked the WLP-590. That was the French Saison from Gary. It just had a great, like, dimension to it. Like, the layers of the different flavors through that beer were great. I really like Lazy Otter's Nick's. I'm trying to remember what his yeast was now. My notes don't have it. I took handwritten notes, and then I'm gonna put them all into the to the web page. So yeah, that's another thing too. I know if you're still here, it's like 7-8 minutes in. If you're still here, you can go to the BrewTubers website and actually look at everyone's feedback and input on these yeast, all the participants. So pretty cool. All right, that's it. I'm gonna jump off, leave you with that, and I'll catch you around in the tubes. All right. Everyone, have a wonderful one, or a wonderful two. And until next time, homebrew up. Cheers.